about mental health and physical health. And yes, looking after your physical health does have positive effects on our mental health. You know, we have a stressful day at work and we go to the gym and we really push it out and increase those endorphins and reduce those stress levels. You know, by going to the gym regularly, we can keep our baseline of stress reduced, so we're not compounding to moving into more of an explosive situation or degrading our mental health. But to me, these are all reactive. You know, yes, they're a great part, but they're not the be all and end all of looking after our mental health. For me, it was important to find a proactive approach on looking after my mental health, because I didn't want to wait to the end of the day to go to the gym for my stress levels to reduce. I wanted to know how to not get stressed in the first place, or how to not get cranky because of the way someone's spoken to me, or not to feel overwhelmed at work, or not to feel anxious about something that I have to do. That was more important to me than how I could release it at the end of the day. So for me, looking after our mental health is knowing actually what's actually going on. What stories are we telling ourselves to get into a certain state? Because it's what we're thinking that creates how we're feeling. So until we understand what we're thinking, how we're feeling is just going to rule us, and we're just going to understand, okay, I'm stressed right now, or I'm anxious right now, or I feel depressed right now, or I feel that I'm overwhelmed right now. But until you actually understand the thinking and why you're thinking that and engineer that, you're not actually really going to do anything about being proactive around your mental health. So I'm anxious right now. Okay, so why am I anxious? Or, well, I'm anxious because I think my manager feels like I'm not doing anything because I'm working from home. Really? Is that the truth? How do you know that that's the truth? You know, question your assumptions. First, you've got to understand, what assumptions are you making? What are the facts? And where did I base those assumptions from? And when did I make those decisions? Until we actually understand what's actually going on in our head, we're not actually going to start being more proactive to the way that we're feeling. So that's my question to you guys, is how are you going to be more proactive around your mental health? Keep going to the gym. I'm one for exercise. You know, physical exercise is amazing. You know, it increases those endorphins, help gets the cortisol levels down. I'm all for going to the gym. But if you really want to do something about your mental health, how are you going to be proactive in that space?